Hey guys, I'm back with another lesson. Today, I'm just gonna be talking about a concept, that I'm sure it's being talked about all over, and you can have other people kind of give it in detail, but I'll give you my own version of it and what I think about it and things of that sort. So I'm gonna be talking about scales you can be using over a major chord, right? So um, let's say I'm playing Sweet Home Alabama, right? Right? I'm playing Sweet Home Alabama. All right. So obviously there, it's the D major chord. D major chord. All right. So now I know in the beginning there's going to be some guitar players. Oh, as you start getting better and start understanding the knowledge, they'll be like, oh, so the first chord he's playing is a D. So I'm going to play the D pentatonic scale. Now that might go with it, but as you start advancing, you kind of start to hear like, that no, I could be, playing some different flavors, right? I could be playing a lot of different flavors. So that's where the Mixolydian scale comes in, or the major scale. When you're playing these type of songs, I could play. It doesn't sound right. Versus. When I was being taught, my teacher would call it the country scale, because, Southern rock, and kind of, country songs, you hear the Mixolydian or major scale, or my teacher called it the country scale, and we wouldn't play the pentatonic scale a lot. If I'm playing, just. It doesn't go right. Versus. There's many different ways to play things, and it fits better. It fits better with the song. So I just kind of want to go over those concepts and kind of just show you guys the scale real quick, and the different ways you can play the Mixolydian or country scale, or things that go well with a major chord. So let's say D major, right? Let's start with the major scale. One more time. You can, over a D major chord, obviously play the major chord, major scale, accordance with that chord, and you can solo off of it. There are many, players that do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or you can play what I call the country scale, right? So if I'm playing the D, if the D major is right here, okay, on the on the root, on the D, right, I'd pretend like I'm playing a pentatonic scale, but really, to have it spiced up, kind of think of it as think of playing like the Aeolian mode. Think of playing the Aeolian mode. that's how, you know, I was taught, and that's how I kind of pick up on things as far as when I'm playing kind of major, you know, major songs, or like even R&B sometimes, you know, say for instance, right, hold on a second. Okay, so let's say this R&B, you know, I've got a Bluetooth right here. So let's say my R&B is in a C major ballad, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that real quick. Now, I could play the C pentatonic scale, but I'll show you guys why it doesn't sound right, you know, and this will be an example. And this is in C. This is a C R&B ballad, okay? At first, I'm going to go ahead and play the C pentatonic blues scale, show you guys why it doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. It just doesn't mix well, especially when it's an R&B kind of tune here, you know. Now let's try it like I call it the country scale, or the Mixolydian, or major scale, or whatever, right? Now I'll just kind of play the major scale first, just to kind of you start to hear it actually sounds better. See how it sounds better? It sounds more colorful. It sounds more pretty. It sounds happy. It meshes well with the major-esque type of groove with the song. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play what I call the country scale, or kind of the I don't know what I call it. Probably the bullshit Aeolian, you know, or it's really a Mixolydian and things of that sort. Right? Here we go. Alright, so, you know, this is kind of like an intermediate view of things, or kind of an advanced view of things for, you know, those levels of, you know, when you're trying to transcend the level. And that's the best way I can show you guys this video of understanding, you know, playing or improvising over major, you know, over major-esque type of songs or ballads, or like C major ballads. You would pay more of like the country scale, Mixolydian, or major scale, just so it gives it more of a pretty sound and it sounds right. You know, you don't play the pentatonic blues scale with everything. You know, if it's a C minor, right, then you can play kind of the blue pentatonic scale. Because the pentatonic scale is already a minor-esque minor-esque type of deal. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Okay, so hopefully this lesson was helpful. I will have another video kind of explaining more of like the minor side of things later coming up this week. Alright, so if you guys liked the video, leave a like, comment below, and tell me what you think. And until next time.